Yo, welcome back to Cox Speaks, bro. I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing on these videos, bro. Y'all really been engaging with these videos, loving these videos, man. So I'm gonna keep pumping them out for y'all every single day. We pushing for 365 days of consistent hard work and discipline, bro. Today, I wanted to talk about how hard work really can get you to that next level. And it may sound cliche coming from everybody else, just because everybody says that hard work can get you these things in life because it's true, right? Like I wouldn't be nothing without this hard work that I've put in every single day to get to where I'm at now, right? And it goes beyond content creation, it goes beyond day trading, it goes beyond being an entrepreneur. Being going hard at everything you do in life is one of the biggest things that will set you apart from others, right? I feel like a lot of people are scared to look like tryhards or, whatever it is, but people who try hard are really people who are willing to go after what they want in life, right? Like I'm trying my hardest, I'm working my hardest to get to where I want to be at in life, where I can be happy and satisfied with myself, right? Hard work and dedication is something that it definitely doesn't come easy to a lot of people. I feel like it's something that it's such a small word compared to what you actually have to do in order to get to that next level. Like hard work is just, two simple words, hard work, right? And yet for it to go from, waking up every single day, going to the gym, recording content, editing content for the gym, whatever it is that you feel like doing, or going for your clothing brand and stuff like that, like whatever it is, hard work is something that people are going to overlook a lot because they're going to think like, why try that hard just if there's going to be failure, right? But at the end of the day, if you don't take any risk, you're not going to get anywhere in life. Everybody wants something guaranteed, bro. And I think that's one of the biggest things about, what sets entrepreneurs apart from regular people is that they take that risk. And what allows them to take that risk, a lot of people think that, these people just got lucky, is it's not that at all. It's that the fact that they put in hard work into their craft. So that way, when they do take these risks, they're less risk, right? Like it's the same thing as, traders, like the big time stock brokers or whatever. Like they know what they're doing, right? They're putting years of experience into the markets and into the charts, so they know what's going to happen overall, right? So one of the biggest things about being an entrepreneur and just being somebody who's doing something different in general is that you have to be able to take that risk in order to get to the next level, bro. Like I guarantee you, if you were to ask somebody who's an entrepreneur who's thriving right now, if you were to ask them, would you rather take 1% risk every single day or risk it all? I guarantee you a lot of them would risk it all, bro, because they're betting on themselves. They know what they're doing, right? Like, and that could go for everything, right? Clothing brand, hairstylist, day trading, whatever it is, flipping cars. Like, there's so many jobs out there and careers out there to be an entrepreneur. Like, there's so many ways to be an entrepreneur, bro. And I think it's the best possible way. All you have to do is work hard so you can be able to take that risk, right? I'm taking that risk because I know how hard I'm working. I know what I've put into the charts, into the markets, into content creation in order to get to where I'm at now, right? So when a lot of people, when I make it and I become successful, a lot of people are going to think that it was just all luck and, that he just happened to do this and that and, or it was fake at that. But at the end of the day, I know how much hard work I put in into my craft in order to become successful, right? I know that the risk was minimal for me because I put in the work every single day. I'm just the same as a college student trying to become a doctor. I'm the same as a college student trying to become, a nurse or whatever it is. Like, I'm just the same as them because I'm working hard in order to get to where I want to be at, right? And like nothing's guaranteed in life, right? Lord could take you away from this earth tomorrow. So for you to just sit around and think that everything's going to be guaranteed, you're wrong, right? No matter how much work you do, and like no matter what you do, just because you go into like a simpler craft and field that everybody else is in doesn't mean it's necessarily guaranteed, right? Like these programs, you have to work hard to get into these programs. And it's just I think a lot of people overlook that. They think that getting into these jobs is something that's for everybody. If you can, you should, this and that. But honestly, I feel like if you can find your own path and it's something that you love to do, then I think you should go for it. I think that's one of the biggest things about being an entrepreneur, and I talk about these in a lot of my past videos, that entrepreneur has been a calling for me. Entrepreneurship has been something that has really helped me change my life and helped me better my life in many ways. And it was at one point where, even now I'm not making any money from it. And that's how I know it's true love for the game, true love for the craft and the hard work that I'm putting in, because I'm not making any money right now, hardly any at all, right? So I'm not doing anything extraordinary to stand out from others. I'm just the same as everybody else, right? I'm just working a little bit harder to get to where I want to be at in life. And, you know, one of the biggest things is that, like, every time I would work a job, I'd get a guaranteed paycheck. I get that guaranteed, whatever it was, whether it was 1,000, then 2 weeks, whatever it was a guaranteed check. And that was nice to see. But I just was never loving my job. Even while I was working, I was always thinking about how I could get out of this. How could I get out of that situation where I could become an entrepreneur? Um, I definitely at the end of the year, because there's going to be a lot of big things going on throughout this year, and I'm glad that y'all get to come along with this journey. But at the end of the year, I definitely want to show y'all the videos where I was waking up, going to work every morning, the videos that I took at work, the pictures that I took at work. I mean, bro, I worked countless jobs, and none of them have every one of those jobs have showed me that being entrepreneur is just what I want to do. Even going through college has helped me realize that being entrepreneur is one of the biggest things that I could ever do and most life-changing things that I ever do. So I have to go at it like it was my career, right? Like I was trying to get into a program or a scholarship. Like, how college students study countless hours to pass an exam. That's how I am when it comes to trying to pass funded accounts, pass funded challenges, whatever it is. Just get to that next step in life as an entrepreneur. I think what a lot of people don't realize is that something guaranteed isn't always the right route, right? Like, I take that risk every single day just by getting out of bed. So why not take that risk by trying to better myself, trying to make more money, trying to make myself financially free at one point in life, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that risk, right? I'm gonna get those 100K accounts. I'm gonna get, I'm gonna start up those YouTube channels and, like, just put my all into everything of being an entrepreneur, because that's what I truly love to do every single day. Like, I feel like, and even actually recently, I've been seeing a lot of things about how hard it is to get a job right now, even though people have like the right resumes, they've been applying every single day, and how hard it is to get a job right now. But that's when, as entrepreneurs, you adapt, right? Like, what can you do in order to stand out, to become an entrepreneur? I feel like a lot of people may not have the mindset of becoming an entrepreneur, because I feel like you do have to have a little bit of creativity in order to get to that next level of being an entrepreneur. But we're in a world right now where anything can go viral, anything could blow up. So to think that it's all about just hard work, bro, because anybody can make it, right? You just have to put in the hard work and dedication. Like, these people standing behind the camera, making millions of dollars, doing content, brand deals, all this, they're no different from you, right? They're still a human being that wake up and do the same exact thing you do, right? Brush your teeth, shower, whatever it is. They do the same thing as you. They just work a little bit harder in order to get to that stage where they can do that, where they can get paid for what they do. And, like, you're at a different level of success when you start getting paid for doing what you do in life and what you do to love, like what you love to do, right? And, like, one of the biggest things about being an entrepreneur is just that when it is for you, it'll call you, and it's just whether or not you pick up that call or not, right? Like, a lot of times people are gonna just pass by it and just say, like, I'm gonna stick with the regular guaranteed check, staying in a guaranteed like place every single month, but if you just work hard and take that risk, I guarantee you will be successful at the end of the day. And that's what's going to get you to that next step in life in general, is just being able to realize that you can take that risk. You can get to that next level of success if you just leap, right? Like, you gotta work hard, bro. It's actually, I feel like it's underestimated how much that word goes thrown under the bus, right? Like, working hard is one of the biggest things that you could do as a person in general. Like, work hard in everything you do. Wake up, get stuff done, go to the gym. Just be extraordinary, right? Be different. Go after it in this life, bro. Especially while you're young. Especially talking to my younger viewers, like, while you're young, go after it, bro, because you're gonna regret a lot of the things you missed out on when you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, right? So you might as well go after it while you're young right now, bro. Like, you're thriving. Like, this is the time where you can take those risks and still have those plans later in life. Like nobody's gonna count that, right? So, man, like, today's really lesson was really just, I wanted to keep it short and simple, bro. Honestly, today's was really just about hard work, dedication, bro, and taking that risk as an entrepreneur, and how entrepreneur can call you to the game, right, at any time. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, bro. I hope y'all understand everything I'm saying. Keep engaging, bro. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I've been loving how y'all been engaging in these comments, bro. It's really been, it feels like I'm talking to people, right? And that's one of the biggest things I love about being content creators. I feel like I'm talking to people and I'm reaching out to people. So that's what I love to do, bro. But I hope y'all enjoy y'all day, man. Make sure you follow me on my socials at Kai Speaks 05. And if you're interested in my day trading journey, follow me at Kai Academy 05, where I post all my trades and I post weekly on my YouTube channel as well. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. Peace.